If you're tired of having the same color bike as all your buddies and you really want one that's going to stand out, then this custom radioactive green on your pre-owned bike of the week is the one for you. So what's up, guys? I'm Isaac here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson, and your pre-owned bike of the week is this 2015 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. Yeah, so let's just take a second to look at all this flake in here. I mean, this gorgeous, just look at the way the sun moves across it and the custom graphics in there. I mean, this bike stands out. And it's gonna be fun to ride too, because it's a 2015 Street Glide, so you've got the 103 high output motor. And this one has Rockford Fosgate speakers on the saddlebag, so that's pretty cool. And it's a 2015, and these are the easy open ones too, so you don't have to do the whole like weird, thing with the older bags, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's see, then you got your little quick detach area there. This looks like it was a custom seat, so it looks like you got some stitching still on that, but looks nice, and it's got some green in there to match, of course. You got some brake lights, good. Place for the license plate. I didn't even look at this pipe. Looks like it is a 2-to-1. It almost looks like a D&D. Looks like it's a 2-to-1 pipe. I can't tell you exactly which one it is, but it looks good and it sounds good. So you'll be able to get an earful of it here in just a little bit. You got your floorboards, has a heel shifter, stock grips, looks like a Sony head unit. Looks like some aftermarket speakers going on in there. And it's a Street Glide, so dual rotors on the front. Lots of fun power, 6-speed, all kinds of fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get in it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this thing is like. So it sounds fantastic. Yeah, that is nice. Let's go ahead and see what she does. These floorboards are kind of high. And it feels like it has the air ride in the back. I mean, D&D pipe, bright paint, not D&D, unknown. A pipe that could be D&D, but sounds good. Nice pipe, nice pipe. Bright, cool color, phenomenal rear suspension. This thing's taking out every single bump. Holy cow. Less than 20,000 miles on it. This thing wants some miles put on it. It has the bar mirrors, not the fairing mounted mirrors too, which I guess they did so that way they could put those little extra tweeters in there. I'm not a speaker guy, but tweeters, that's the thing. Shifter's a little bit low, so it's definitely, this person was definitely using the heel shifter quite a bit. Because they were cruising on this thing, and that is what you're going to want to do on it. But I feel like it's pretty quick still, though. So it's a 103 high output, and those things, they do put out pretty high. They're a lot of fun. Pretty rowdy, too. And with a rowdy pipe, they sound good. Let's see what the train tracks feel like. Okay, yeah, the suspension is nice. This is a fun bike. I'm only like a minute into this ride, and let's go to Milwaukee. Got good wind protection, just enough to give me a little bit of AC in here, but it's keeping all the weight off of me, which is really nice. Let's see, let's keep it kind of low and see what this is like. Opened up. Okay, get over 3,000. It's got a little bit to give. A little bit more, I should say. It's a Street Glides. A lot of people love riding Street Glides, especially on the highway. Well, because they block the wind really good. It's a pretty strong breeze day, so I'm getting a teeny bit up there in the fairing. got cruise control there with my left thumb, so I can push in to turn it on, push down to set, and then we're all set to go. I can lean back and wait until this 6-gallon tank runs dry a little bit beforehand, that way I get gas and not have to push it. But and then to turn it off or to deactivate it, I can just I like to give it just a tiny bit on the front brake, just to let it kind of, just enough to flash the brake light, so that way it triggers it to cut off. And then I can push the actual cruise control to turn the actual system off. It is a 6-speed too, so like you just saw, you can just run it up. Listen to that. And you do have a hydraulic clutch, so that's nice. This bike feels a little bit taller. Just a little bit. These floorboards feel definitely kind of up there. Let's see. Yeah, this thing. This could be my favorite street glide. I'm not a huge green guy or a huge street glide guy. But this could be my favorite street glide. I mean, just because look at this color. It's, even if you don't like green, it's just so loud and so cool that you can't not like it. So I guess that's how it is with some bikes in general. That might be also why I like this bike too, because the pipe is also pretty loud and fun. It's not like obnoxiously, I mean, to some people it's probably obnoxious, but it's not like, you know, just loud and obnoxious for no reason. Like, it just sounds good. And it's fun. I should just, someone's gonna hop in the comments and agree with me on this, but I should just not talk the rest of this video, and I shouldn't have been talking at all, and just put the mic by the exhaust and let you guys hear that and let it scratch your brain just right for this whole ride. That looks like no fun over there. Townhomes. Surprise, surprise. I need some good bright photos of this bike in the sun. Let's see how it does in some corners here right quick. Feels like it's gonna do pretty good. The street glide already handles pretty good, but I'm excited to see with these rear shocks. It feels like beautiful day to be on the lake. Very smooth engine braking. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, could get used to this right here. Oh man, yeah, good blend of chrome too. This bike looks good. This is a showstopper of a motorcycle. There is no doubt about that right there. It's a great riding. This one's a great riding position because it's pretty stock. Feels like stock bars, stock seating position. Could be a reupholstered stock seat even. You know, the one-touch bag, so you can, and it's got the quick detach hardware, so you can slap a tour pack on the back and load up the bags, and you're gonna show this bike off everywhere. So there's a lot of cool things on the street glide to see and check out. Up here is my lovely instrument cluster, and so I have a fuel gauge, which is phenomenal, as always, my speed, my tach, and my volts, and I can change what I'm seeing here. I'm always going to see what gear I'm in, but I can change from the odometer to the other fun things with my pointer finger up here, which is actually where the high-low beam switch is on the new baggers, and the new Softails now. And the Pan Americas, so, and the Sportsters. So I think that's every bike but the trikes, pretty much. I got my odometer, my trip A, trip B, fuel range. And then I also have, so you'll see that with this just under a quarter tank, based on the amount of fuel I have left and how this bike's been ridden here recently, it's going to say that I have about 47 miles to go. And then I can go back to my odometer. If you like street glides, you'll like this bike. Because I mean, it's basic street glide just with a really, really nice paint and high output motor. It's fun. It is twin cam. Ride in the shade for a minute. Oh, that was nice. Dude on a one wheel. Partying. Good for you. Who likes street glides? Well, the nice part about the street glides is they are so good at that long distance touring, but they're also really good bikes for, you know, just riding around everywhere. I mean, a lot of folks, if they only have one bike, they have something from the Grand American Touring line, like the Street Glide, because these bikes are so good at just riding around on those long distance trips, that why would you not want all those benefits on your ride to work, you know? The only downside of these bikes is that with all those benefits comes with a little bit of weight. But for most people, the Street Glide's not too bad to handle. If you're used to smaller, lighter bikes, then yeah, it's going to feel like a lot. But it just takes some adjustment, getting used to, changing up the way you do a few things. And you know, maybe that it's raising it or lowering it so you can reach the ground and feel a little bit more confident. Those are all things that will help out a lot. But also with if you have an older Street Glide like this, or even an older Milwaukee A1, I would highly, highly recommend throwing a leg over one of the newer ones just to see how it feels. See what it's like. Hop on it, throw a leg over, stand it up, and I think you'll be very surprised at how light those bikes are. And then if you test ride one of the, especially one of those, but even one of these, hello. Love that. Even one of these, you definitely, I think you'll be surprised at how light the bike feels once it gets moving. Because that'd be the only reason folks wouldn't want one of these for commuting, is it's a lot of bike. But once you get used to it and you feel confident with it and handling it, then, you know, riding through everyday traffic like this isn't a problem at all. And this one's twin cam, so it gets a little shaking there, which when you give it some throttle, look at this. Oh, when you give it some throttle, look at that. Smooths right out. A little magic trick for you. Alright, now the real test on this suspension. What's Lake Wheeler Road like? We'll ride the bad part. It's all the bad part. It's not quite Pan America level. Okay, true. The bad part has gotten worse. It's obviously not quite Pan America comfort, but it's not far from it. As you hear my voice inflection. Oh, that's not a motorcycle, sir. What is that? Partying is what that is. That one is also partying, but individual size. Alright, thank you guys for riding along with us today. This is your premium bike of the week, 2015 Custom Radioactive Green. Gorgeous. You gotta see this one in person, especially out in the sun. The Radioactive Green Street Glide. So, as always, you want to know more about this bike or any others, or you just want to come say hey, then come do that here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson. So, in the meantime, ride safe, and we hope to see you out here soon.